In this video, I want to talk about the importance of your business partners and how that can assist you with service learning projects and job placement for your students in the future. So when I was at the Technical Education Center of Osceola County, Florida, we had 26 different career and technical programs at that school. And we relied on assistance and advice from our business partners in the community. One of the programs that we had was the heating and air conditioning repair program. Another program we had was the electrical program. And one of our greatest partners with those programs was a man by the name of Bill Folsom. He owned Folsom Services there in St. Cloud, Florida, and it was a company that provided both electrical service and heating and air conditioning repair to businesses and residential clients. Bill was also a member of our school-wide advisory committee. And so he was on a committee that met twice a year to advise us as a school and also advise us on those programs. Bill was also a great partner with the school and still is today. One of the things that he did is he actually sponsored several of his employees by paying their tuition to go through those two programs. So he would have, for example, an individual that was an assistant to an electrician or an assistant to a heating and air conditioning technician during the day, and at night they would go to the school to get their formal education and earn their certifications. He also was able to help the school acquire donated equipment for those programs. Another thing that he did is he provided opportunities for internships and on-the-job training. Bill was also very involved in the local Chamber of Commerce and the Rotary Club, and we were able to connect many of our students with him and with these organizations in order to do community service projects and service learning. And so this is a quote from him. "As a contractor, I deal with challenges in my business each day. There is an important value in a partnership between colleges and technical schools and local businesses. The strength of the workforce really depends on these partnerships, and it increases the odds of success for graduates." So he was a very big supporter of our school and of our students and of the things that we were trying to help them to achieve. Another very important partner that we had was the Osceola County Sheriff's Office Sheriff, Bob Hansel. There were several benefits to the partnership that we had with the local sheriff's office. He also was on our school-wide advisory committee that met twice a year. Many of his officers were adjunct instructors in our Criminal Justice Academy. And it was great for students to have a professor who was actually in the field doing the job and teaching all in the same day. The Sheriff's Office sponsored many of our recruits, paid their tuition, and had a job waiting for them upon graduation. They also helped in raising funds for a new building for the Criminal Justice Academy. They were also very helpful with our accreditation reaffirmation visit. And one of the things that we needed to do is when our team was coming from our accreditation, we needed a vehicle to transport them from the airport to their hotel and from the hotel to the school on a daily basis. And so during one of our meetings, the sheriff mentioned that he could let us use one of the sheriff's office's vans for that. So when I went to pick up the van that I was going to use to pick up the team members, he gave me a van similar to this. And it was a pretty funny thing that we had going on all week. The team members actually thought it was hilarious that they were getting to ride in a sheriff's office van. And it actually helped us to get through traffic a lot quicker. The Sheriff's Office was also very involved in community service in the community, and we were able to help students also see the value of service learning and community service. Finally, the director of the Technical Education Center there in Osceola County at the time knew that our success as a school and the success of our students depended on these partnerships. We were able to provide on-the-job training, and in some cases our accreditation would count volunteer service as job placement. In career and tech programs, you have to meet a certain job placement benchmark every year for your programs. And so even if a student may not get hired in a certain area that they're training for, if we could provide them some volunteer time, that would count as job placement as well. So as you can see, there are many benefits to having strong partnerships in your community when it comes to service learning, accreditation, and the curriculum that you're teaching.